A lot of talk certainly about the rifles the suspected shooter used to open fire on thousands of people below at that music festival.
Team 12's William Pitts is verifying how the killer modified the weapons using something called a bump stock, and if you can legally buy them here in Arizona.
This is what's called a bump stock, and it increases the rate of fire of a rifle like this AR-15. But is this legal?
How this works is you'd rest your finger about right here.
Attorney Trent Woods owns a bump stock for his AR-15. He almost never uses it.
It's maybe fun or enjoyable for a short period of time, but it's expensive to use. You're burning through a bunch of ammunition. It's inaccurate.
Police say the Las Vegas shooter used bump stocks to increase the number of bullets he could fire from his perch in the Mandalay Bay Hotel.
You'd put the back end of the stock up against your shoulder. As you fired, you'd hold your finger steady, and it would have the act of pulling the trigger each time the firearm goes forward.
Until this week, you could pick one up for only $100 or so. Now they're sold out pretty much everywhere we checked. And after the Las Vegas shooting, people are questioning whether bump stocks are legal. After all, to hear a rifle firing with one sounds a lot like a machine gun.
I can see that. I can see why people would think that, because in a lot of ways it does replicate a machine gun. Legally, it's not a machine gun.
Because technically, only one bullet is fired with every trigger pull.
It is pulling the trigger, but it's not a separate action. You're holding your finger steady.
Slide Fire, one of the makers of bump stocks, has a letter from the ATF saying its products are not regulated. If there was some product that made a gun fire more than one bullet with every trigger pull, that would be illegal, but not a bump stock. Yet. So we can verify, yes, bump stocks are legal, and barring specific laws against them, they're likely to stay that way. William Pitts, 12 News.